Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Action News 5 Digital Desk. If you are a fan of recipes and cooking and food and love watching world-renowned chefs on TV or on video or streaming online, then you're going to recognize, know, and love my next guest. He is a world-renowned chef. His name, he doesn't really need much of an introduction. In fact, all you have to say is Emeril, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Emeril Lagasse joining us on the Action News 5 Digital Desk. He is in New Orleans, the site of Bocuse d'Or, the Pastry World Cup competitions. Emeril, thank you so much for joining us. First off, tell us, how's it going down there? Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew. Well, let me tell you something. It's quite a buzz happening in the city of New Orleans between the pastry competition and Bocuse d'Or, which is the savory competition. The pastry competition is getting ready to start. 6 countries in just a few hours. 6 countries will be competing for 3 spots to go to the World Championship, which will be in Lyon, France. Then, tomorrow and Thursday, begins the savory part, the Bocuse d'Or. Very prestigious. This is certainly the culinary Olympics of the world. So there'll be 9 teams, Canada, USA, and 7 other teams from South America that will be competing for 6 spots to go to Lyon, France in January for the World Championship. Now, a lot of these teams have been together for almost a year, the chef and the commis, or the sous chef, if you will. Team USA will be represented by Stephanie De Palma, a very, very talented lady who is the chef representing Team USA, and her commis, Bradley Waddle, also from California, from Redding, California. These guys, like I said, have been together almost a year, and they are been managed, and they have coaches, and they have tasters and a jury, and they just keep practicing and practicing and practicing to finally the day comes, which is tomorrow and Thursday, to compete against these countries. Now, Andrew, the interesting thing is we, as the committee, we had to choose ingredients that they have to use their guidelines for that are indigenous to Louisiana. So each team will be using wild boar rack, grits, alligator sausage, and the beautiful seafood coming from the Gulf, those beautiful oysters and crabs and crab meat and shrimp and those sorts of things. It's going to be interesting to see how they put it together.
No question about it. That will be very interesting. Tell me about the U.S. representative for this competition. What's that person about? And has a U.S. representative ever won in the past, Emeril?
Yeah, in 2017, Team USA won gold medal. First time ever that Team USA placed. Gold medal, best in the world. I think we have a really good team. I'm very impressed. We were honored to host them last night in my restaurant, Merrill. The team is very focused, very meticulous about what they're doing. They have a strategy and a game plan prior to even walking into the convention center here, where you can see the kitchens are set up behind me. Stephanie is a brilliant young chef, and Bradley as well. So I think we have a strong team for Team USA. But, look, that's what it's all about. That's why they call it a world competition, or the culinary Olympics of the world, if you will. It's going to be really interesting to see what some of these countries bring.
From your vantage point, Emeril, what are you going to see? I mean, what would you like to see, and what are you going to be looking at in this competition to see who bests everybody else?
Well, Andrew, I think that the judges will certainly, myself, but knowing the judges, I think that we're going to be looking for taste. We're going to be looking for presentation, organization, cleanliness, just how they're managing that kitchen, because it's just 2. It's not like a restaurant where you have a whole brigade behind you. You're talking about 2 people, so they're very, very well organized and very, very together, especially since they've been practicing as long as they have and working on and honing their skills. I'm so excited to be hosting this in the city of New Orleans. with a lot of my colleagues. New Orleans being such a great restaurant town in America, truly with great cuisine, a great melting pot, just like these countries coming in. Folks at home can get a lot more information just going on NewOrleans.com. There are a few tickets still available, so if you're, sort of in the neighborhood, Memphis is not that far, Andrew. Come on down.
I love it. I love it. All right, so we have thousands of people that watch us each and every morning, Emeril, on the Action News 5 digital desk. Anything you'd like to say to Memphis and the Mid-South right now before we let you go?
Well, I love Memphis. I think it's such a great town. Beside it being, in my eyes, sort of the barbecue capital, it also is a great place for music, great people. And, hey, like I said, it's very, very close to New Orleans. Come and check us out.
Just a few hours away, no question about it. Emeril Lagasse, we appreciate your time and thank you very much for joining us on the Action News 5 digital desk. Have a great time in New Orleans, an amazing event there, the competition. Thanks so very much.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for having us.
Okay.